Hello and welcome to DPN TV, and I thought I'd do this little video on changing, or I suppose upgrading possibly, the hard drive on one of our computers. This is something I've done a couple of times now. Basically, this is a Dell machine, and we bought it as a reconditioned second-hand Dell computer. I think they tend to come from ex-schools or offices, and these companies basically check they're all working and upgrade them to the sort of specifications you want to choose. We bought it on eBay. This is about the third one we've bought on eBay. They come with Windows on them, but in recent times I've gone over to using Linux, Fedora Linux, and we found that really usable, actually a lot better than Windows. Most of the software we used on Windows, there's equivalents or the same thing. But what I do is, rather than losing Windows in case I ever want to go back to it, and being that hard drives are fairly cheap, is I leave the original hard drive in this with Windows on it, and I buy a new solid state hard drive. Now this one has actually already got a solid state in it with Windows on, but a couple of my machines still had traditional hard drive, so it was also an upgrade doing this. Not a really big hard drive, because we keep most of the stuff on a network storage device. So the only thing that's really on the computer is the operating system, and basically you can get them fairly easy. Again, we got that on eBay, and we found that to be fairly reliable for the way we use it. I put that in and unplug the leads that go to the original hard drive, plug them into this, load Linux Fedora on it. We've then got Linux working on the Dell computers we want, but Windows is still on the whole old hard drive in case we need it, and then maybe in the future that'll be a spare hard drive to load with something else. But I thought I'd cover how we do this, because it might be something you're interested in doing. It also means you're not committed to Linux like we were when we first tried it. I didn't know if it was going to work for us, so if it hadn't have worked, I could have straight away made the computer go back to as it was, and we quite like that option at the moment as well. More or less on most computers it is very similar, but yeah, I thought I'd take you on the process of that. So let's get underway. Right, so let's get the side off, and hopefully this will give you the view you need. Now, putting the solid state hard drive in, what I do, you can fix it in, and this comes with a caddy, and this was something I see done on another computer and we found it quite useful. I wouldn't have necessarily chose to do this. Is we use Velcro double-sided tape, and then we stick it on the side inside the cabinet. That way this can easily be removed, and another hard drive with the same Velcro tape can be put in. And being these are light and the computers are not getting moved about a lot, this works pretty well. With a normal old-fashioned hard drive, I'd recommend still using the mountings for this. The solid state hard drive on this one is sitting here in this little caddy. Normally what I would do is, obviously if I wasn't keeping the hard drive, you'd put it in that caddy, or you'd put it somewhere in the case. We can't put it there, that's a cooling fan and a heat sink. This is too high because of the case, but hopefully this power supply should be all right to just tuck it down in here and Velcro it up, obviously having the power and data connections nearest to the cables which are there. So the first thing I'm going to do is unplug the cables. So this is the mains cable that was already more or less unplugged, so that will easily reach over to here to our new drive. And the data cable, just gently pull that out and it's away, and again that'll be able to easily fit to our solid state hard drive. So if we get those plugged in now, making sure they're the right way round, which is this way. They can't be put in the wrong way, and if you look at them you'll be able to easily see, and of course you'll need to check that your solid state drive is going to fit the connections in your computer, so it's well worth having a look. These are the pretty standard modern connections. That's that clicked on, and then we'll just check that all the leads are going to work, and we'll get it sitting in that place. So it looks like it's going to fit nicely, so we'll take the Velcro pad and just check that's all going to stick nicely there, and then we'll take the sticky back piece off. What we don't want to do is to touch the motherboard at all, so we'll just have it a little bit off. Obviously we need the case to shut as well, and that will just gently sit in there. Now the way this is sitting, what I may do is add a second Velcro tab in there, but what I like to do is check this hard drive's going to load all right and everything's going to work all right, but probably one would be enough. And we just kind of see, I may just leave it with one so that there's not too many fixing points. It's kind of up to you, but as I say, you don't need two fixed in, you know, it's all going to definitely work. But that may be enough. I'll see how I feel once we've got everything going. But obviously adding a second Velcro pad in there, which is what I'd normally do, is probably well worth it. As I say, I've only put the one in because this hard drive is brand new. There could be a problem with it, so we do that and then add another Velcro strip in there once everything's running. But I thought the purpose of this video is just to see how it's all done. Obviously you want to make sure that none of your wires are going to be tangled up or being forced, or any tight kinks in any of the wiring at all, which doesn't appear to be. That's not going to catch up on anything, so yeah, that should be right. It should clear the case as well. So that's all looking as nice as I think we can get it, really, and nothing's really touching either, which is the important thing. So we'll get the case back together. So I'll just let you have a little look in there to see exactly where we've put it. I don't think this will get warm enough to be an issue, but we'll keep an eye on it. And I have put an extra little bit of Velcro tape in there because I didn't like the way that was sitting. If it is a problem, it's more than easy to remove and get that Velcro tape off. So yeah, it's all looking good, and as you can see, the original hard drive is sitting down in there in its caddy, and if you want to go back to Windows, it's just a case of unplugging those two and plugging them straight back into that hard drive, and you've got Windows back again, which certainly works for us. It's a good backup system. We're not committed to one operating system or another, and eventually one day you've got a spare hard drive if you really need it. Right, so now it's time to get the case cover back on. And that's all ready to load an operating system on. And that's our computer all back in place, ready to install the operating system. As always, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to check out other car videos and other videos like this. As always, thank you very much for watching.